It's cool that these are reselling high.
Max, look! Those idiots don't even know where we live! No!
But hold up. Don't just pitchfork me yet. Let me say that again. It's cool that these are reselling at a high price, but kind of not cool that these are reselling just for profit. What I'm trying to say is, it's not great that people try to profit off of the death of others. But it is great that these sneakers have such high value on the resale market because I think that shows how much people value what Kobe stood for, what family stands for, and I think how much people want to honor the values of hard work, family, dedication, determination, and own a sneaker that just stands for all of that. At least that's what I'm hoping for in terms of what the resale value means for this pair of sneakers. I think what the resale value really shows for any artist or legend that's passed away is just, I think how much people value their contributions, their art, their memory, and just being able to exchange money for an art piece like this pair of sneakers is just one way to be able to honor them in something that's actually physical that you can own. And I think in this case, because of the ties between basketball and sneaker culture, sneakers are actually the perfect medium for Kobe and his daughter's memory to be honored. Okay, so moving on. Is it cool that Nike is trying to market this sneaker like they truly care? I mean, let me read you their marketing jargon. The Kobe 6 Protro Mambacita Sweet 16 honors the legacy that Kobe and Gianna Gigi Bryant built, one that propelled all generations to continue their quest to be better for themselves and for the game that unites us all. To the fans that have embodied the Mamba mentality from the beginning and the young hoopers that have pushed Gigi's love for the game forward, this one's for you. Okay, so first paragraph, not that bad. Second paragraph, prioritizing members who have put the Mamba mentality to work on the court and fans who have followed Kobe and Gigi's journey from the beginning, the Kobe 6 Protro Mambacita Sweet 16 will only be released via exclusive access in the Sneakers app. Exclusive access will provide some of our most dedicated Nike members and Kobe fans the opportunity to purchase the Kobe 6 Protro. Who receives exclusive access will be determined by a combination of factors to ensure that pairs are going to Nike members old and new with a genuine passion for the game of basketball and Kobe Bryant's signature line. All that out of the way. In comparison, let me just read you Vanessa Bryant's letter to, I think, pairs that went out to friends and family. Thank you for celebrating Gigi's 16th birthday with me. This year is very special. Sweet 16 marks a coming of age. Gigi was always wise beyond her years, spreading joy and kindness to everyone around her and showing that basketball was more than a sport. It was friendship. It was family. The Mambacita Sweet 16 is inspired by her resilient spirit and the love she had not only for the game, but for her family, friends, and community. Gigi continues to touch so many people around the world. Part of her legacy is about building a better future for all girls and women in sport, one step at a time, playing Gigi's way. The snakeskin pattern on the shoe represents Gigi's Mambacita mentality. It reminds us all to focus on the process and to always trust in the work that we do. And custom shoelaces inspire us to walk in Gigi's footsteps, to lace up and show up every time, and not to take opportunities for granted. The red bracelet is symbolic of the red bow Gianna loved to wear in her school pictures and the love that she had for everyone she met. I encourage you to wear it with pride and to live life with love always in your heart. With these shoes, we hope to encourage everyone to embody my daughter's Mambacita mentality, to seize every moment, love deeply, every day, and to find your own joy. Profits from the shoe will benefit the Mamba and Mambacita Sports Foundation, so thank you so much for your support. Please join us in celebrating Gigi's birthday on May 1st by showing the world how you play Gigi's way on your social media platforms, leading the day with kindness and strength as Gianna always did. With love, Vanessa Bryant. So in contrast to Nike's marketing jargon, Vanessa Bryant's letter definitely hits home a lot more for myself, especially of just what these sneakers mean and what they represent and why I'm personally not going to resell. Okay, so now that we have what this sneaker actually represents, I think it's really cool that people really value this sneaker and just value all the things that Vanessa Bryant mentions the sneaker stands for, and how people value what Kobe stood for. And they're great basketball shoes. And my whole point on Resale Value is that it's cool that people who actually value Kobe and Gigi's values can have kind of a hype sneaker and have a limited sneaker. Because I think although not a lot of people care about resale value or hype, I think it does represent how much people value a sneaker, in this case, what the sneaker stands for. And it also just adds kind of that X factor into a pair of sneakers that makes sneakers cool. So we could get very deep into the rabbit hole of resale value and what resale value means, which is essentially supply and demand. But I'll just say that it's great that there seem to be a lot of supply. But with the fairly high supply, there's still a lot of demand for the sneaker, which is great because I think the sneaker stands for a lot of things. So the level of resale and hype, I think, is actually at the perfect level. You know, it's pretty similar to kind of the 50 off-white dunks, which is the perfect kind of resale range to me. So in that $400 to $500 mark, because it shows that there's still plenty of pairs out there, but the sneakers are still limited enough to feel special. And I think it's important that these sneakers feel special. Again, because of the values they represent, because of the people they represent. I think this is a special sneaker and it should feel special when you have it in hand. So now that I actually have these in hand, does it feel weird to think about reselling these? Absolutely. And did I actually consider reselling when I first got exclusive access? 100%. That thought crossed my mind because the prices were absolutely crazy. So I think when the sneakers first came out, they were $750 for a size 8. Okay, but would I actually resell? Probably not. Just because, again, I think what the sneaker represents, and especially after reading Vanessa Bryant's letter, the sneaker stands for a lot. So should anyone feel bad for reselling these? I'm not the judge here, but definitely depending on who you are as a person, what you value, what you do for a living, it all really depends because we all have our own reasons. And that's to say, life is complicated. If you need to resell sneakers to make a living, absolutely. Resell whatever you need. I'm sure most people would agree that making money to keep living is something that the dead would honor for the living. And don't let anyone shame you for that. Okay, that got pretty in-depth for just a pair of basketball shoes, but hey, that's what this channel is all about, because sneakers are way more than just a pair of shoes. But they're also still just a pair of shoes. So, you know, wear them, maybe? I don't know. So thank you so much for watching and tuning in. Let me know kind of what your thoughts are. Is reselling this pair okay? Who gets to decide? And does this pair of shoes actually look good casually? And thank you so much again for watching. And that's all I got. So till next time, peace.